Hi everyone and welcome. I'd like to share with you today a project that I put together for my granddaughter's birthday coming up. Obviously she likes fairies, and so I've created a fairy house in a little fairy garden. On my blog there are lots of close-up pictures of some of the different things on this project, so you can go over there and check that out. The link will be down below. We've named her Christabel. My granddaughter's name is Crystal, so that's why we named her Christabel. And the little garden that she is living in is in Myrtle Creek. And her favorite friend is the dormouse. And I'll show you where the dormouse lives in just a moment. Let me turn this around really slowly so you can get a look at some of the different things that I did here with this project. And then you can go, like I said, to my blog and get a little bit closer look at some of the things in here. Down here is where the dormouse lives. I've created a flower box with some flowers in it for the dormouse. Let's come back around here and let me talk about what I started with. So first what I started with was designing the house. Decided what size that I needed the house to be, and then I cut a pattern out of chipboard, a heavy chipboard. I used my mask, the brick mask, and gesso, and covered the sides, front and back pieces. And as I put the gesso on, I made sure that I put it on really rough, really thick, but also with little imperfections, so that it would look like brick, just like when you see real brick, how there's little imperfections in the brick. And then I actually used 4 different colors to spray on the brick, so that I had some different tones in there, just like you see on real bricks. And then I wanted the mortar to stand out, because when I sprayed, I've got just a solid brown tone over the whole thing. And so I took some cream paint, added water to it, and a small brush, and went around all of the brick. And I did all of this before I assembled the house, so that it would all be dry and finished. And then just used my 3-in-1 glue to put that together, and used just some brown cardstock on the corners. Now for the roof, I wanted kind of a thatched roof on it, and played around with several different things, and then remembered that a while back I had actually picked up a pair of these multi-bladed scissors at a thrift store, and I thought, now that would work really well, and just took a strip of paper and then cut along here so that you can see how I got the little strips looking like a thatched roof. The paper up here is from an older line as well, and it's by Kaiser Craft, and it's the Basic Coat collection. Looks like rocks and brick and stone of all kinds, and rusted metal, I believe, is some of the other things that they had in that pack also. And so that was great to use for the chimney, to make it look like it was a stone chimney. I also used that same, let me tip this up here, stone little print that they had on the paper to create the stepping stone in front of the door. And let's see, then after I got the house on there, I decided to figure out what I wanted to put the house on, and I took a box that had a lid on it, and the lid is still on it, just to make it a lot sturdier on top. And so I've covered the outside of that box first with a die cuts with the view. It's an older stack that they had called Mariposa, and it's beautiful with its brightly colored butterflies and the vines and the leaves, which I thought just added a lot to what I wanted to do, so it looked like it was in a garden. The little girl statue there, let me zoom in on her. This is something that when I was in a thrift store, my granddaughter and I had picked up, and she really liked her a lot, and so I said I would do something special with her one day and then give it to her. And so she's going to be surprised, because this is what I did, is I created her a little home. The little window box up here at the top, come up here to the top, I created just with cardboard and I'm sorry, cardstock and chipboard, and here you can see there's the little panes in the window, and then I added a little piece of gingham print paper right at the back there, so that it kind of looked like curtains in the window. And these lovely little flowers and vine looking things here I actually picked up in the garden section in a craft store. The same with the flowers here. I wanted something large and bright to put on here, and I like the way the pansies look, so I grabbed those. Then for the door, again I used just brown cardstock, but at the top of the door is one of the Tim Holtz poles, and let me zoom in and show you what I did for the knob. I used a little metal, let's see if it's going to focus here, not quite, a little metal rose that I had that has a little tiny gem right in the middle of it. And this is actually a little tiny brad that looked like a keyhole. So that was fun. Then I had this little tiny ceramic pot, which I added the little tiny rosebuds and some more of those flowers in it. Okay, zoom back out. The sign was created from a spool, a dowel, and some little wooden pieces I had, and then I just used a white felt pen to write in there. There are ladybugs about. Those also were picked up in the garden section of the craft store, along with a gorgeous little hummingbird. I love this hummingbird. I did a hummingbird similar to this in pink colors on the mailbox that I did, and you can see the hummingbird is in here along, enjoying the flowers. Let's zoom in there, see if I can get you in there so you can see it. And it's on a wire, so it's actually kind of just kind of floating above the flowers there. I also found an adorable dragonfly. So come down here, and again it was also on a wire, so it's got a lot of movement also with it. I thought that was pretty whimsical to add in there. And so let's see what else. These are skeleton leaves, and this is a die from Sizzix that I have that has just leaves, and so we have those on there. The little rocks at the back here, come back out. The little rocks that are in here are just a little moss color covered plastic rock, again found in the little floral department. I just thought that would help add a lot to it. Come back out, and then we've got a little bit of trim going in and around the edge. Now I wanted to create a secret hiding place for her treasures. So right here is where the dormouse lives, and he has the same kind of little door right there, and a little flower box that I created. And what makes this so special is it is a little hiding place for the treasures. Pull on the little top of the door pole, and out comes a drawer. And this is where my granddaughter can keep her treasures and the album that I made for her. And so we have a little fairy album that I've just decorated the outside, and I have the papers and stuff for the inside. But my granddaughter really likes to embellish stuff, so I'm actually going to have her help me embellish the rest of it. Let me get this stand up here. The little fairy on the front is from Petaloo, and it comes two in a package, and they're adorable little chipboard fairies that I painted white and then used a shimmer paint over the top, and then just a little bit of the spray. Let's see if I can come in here so you can see. I just touched with a paper towel some of these really faint light colors to kind of give the little wings a little iridescent coloring. And so the same with the flowers down here. These also from Prima, and I used also a spray on those that had a shimmer in it to kind of lighten them up. And then we have a little crystal spray going through here, and then I kind of wanted something a little fun and whimsical for the back of the binding. And I really like the way this tulle that has lots of sparkles in it. It kind of makes it look like a little tutu on the back of the album. It also has a few little strands of this little sparkly string running through it. And like I said, she's going to help me decorate the inside of it, but let me show you what I did. What I did is this album is 5.5 by 4.5, and then I just created each of the pages like this so that you would open it up, and she will be able to, let me back up a little bit, she'll be able to put pictures on either side or embellishments. It folds over like this, or you can open it up, and then you actually have a 4-page area that you can use at that point. And this just folds right back down in here. And with the wire to the back of it there, she'll be able to add quite a bit of embellishments on each page if she'd like to. If she'd like to make it kind of chunky, but I really wanted to leave places for her pictures because she likes to take pictures of her little fairy stuff, and we're going to put that in there. And I'm going to take pictures also of the house that I created for her so that she can put those in as well. So it's got quite a few pages in here. I love this stack that I did this out of. It's called Firefly by Prima, and it is one of their older stacks. I haven't been able to get the big pack of it, just the small one. So basically this whole album is just from Prima, all their little goodies. And I have a lot of stamps and little things I've collected that have to do with fairies, so she's going to have a lot of fun adding her own little touches to this album. Really fun and easy to make. And it's got its secret place here in the dormouse's house to hide it. I want to get her a little dormouse to keep in here also, but I haven't been able to find just the right looking one yet. So I have this little secret compartment in here. I hope you enjoyed seeing this little house, Please leave your comments below and let me know what you thought of it. And check out my blog. This is also going to be entered in several challenges on Facebook as well. Thank you for sharing your time and your day with me again. Bye.